How do you study? Ahmadu Bello University just started its second semester, and one of the most repetitive questions I do get every semester is, Moses, how do you study? How are you able to ace all your courses? Now, in this video, I will tell you my own study strategy, my own study pattern, and at the end of the video, I know my study pattern may not work for you, so I will give you the best way to figure out your own study pattern. To start with, I'm going to say a lot of things I don't believe in that other people do, and then I'm going to tell you how I do mine. The first thing is, I don't believe in TDB. I don't believe I should trade my own sleep for reading. And that doesn't mean it is not working. It's working for other people, but it's definitely not my thing. That is the first thing you need to know. I also don't believe in studying for very long hours. I am not a fan of studying for very long hours. So this is how I do study. Now, from the beginning of the semester, I make sure I study every single day without missing a day. I study Monday to Sunday without missing any day, and I have my own study time, 2 hours per day. I don't go below 2 hours. I may exceed 2 hours slightly depending on how I am finding it difficult to understand the course. That is what I do. I have the timetable I follow, and I make sure I study within these 2 hours. I study 3 courses, 5 pages from each course. Now, before the middle of the semester, I am very sure I would have finished all my courses. I would have finished studying all my courses, and then I start revising. Before exam, I am sure that I would finish all the courses at least 3 times. So during exam, it's just less work. I need to add just a little more effort to go through the whole courses, and I'm good for the exam. That is it. Now, I have my study time. Now, this doesn't mean you should go on your own and start studying every day for 2 hours. Yours may be different, but one thing that I am sure will work for everyone is studying every single day without omitting a day. That I am very sure of. Now, how do you find your own study strategy? I've broken it down into three different things. The first thing is the energy audit. You need to find out the best time you understand better. So try to study 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon, and 1 hour in the night. Then compare it. At what time of the day did you understand better? At what time of the day were you able to retain or remember better? At what time of the day did you feel less drained after reading? That is your best time of reading. That is, if it's morning time, then it's best for you to read in the morning. If it's afternoon, if it's evening, that is the energy audit. Night reading is not a badge of honor for every student. It is not a must that you must read in the night, when maybe your best effective hours is the morning time. So figure out your best reading time. The second one is the environment audit. Try to study in a quiet environment, in a busy environment, and in a noisy environment. A busy environment is where people are moving around. So some people love to read when they see people moving around. They understand better. So when you read in these 3 different environments, then compare which environment makes you understand, retain, and remember better. That is your best environment for your study. I am a quiet environment person. That's why you barely see me reading outside. I prefer reading in my room. I stay alone, so it's the most quiet place for me. And the last one is the output method. The output method is, there's a general one I encourage everyone to do. That is jotting while reading. It is very advisable. But then there are other output methods. Some people prefer to explain to themselves, like while reading they are explaining to themselves. That's why you see some people talking while they are reading. I do that a lot also. Then some people look at the mirror and explain to the image on the mirror. It can work. While other people prefer to explain to others, and another group of people prefer discussing with others. Explaining to others and discussing with others are 2 different things. So it is best to figure out which works for you. Is it just jotting, talking to yourself while reading, explaining to yourself, or explaining to others, or discussing with others? If you're able to figure out these 3 things, the best environment, the best time, and then the best output method, trust me, use it for the whole of the semester every single day without omitting a day, and you're going to see a change in your results. Thank you.